Hey, you guys, if you're getting this message during this time, I feel like you are finally expanding and stepping away from the normal, whether it's literally just being authentically yourself. Like, I feel like you're shocking people during this time because you are literally just stepping into who you are. You're no longer putting a mask on or shutting out parts of yourself to make other people comfortable. And this looks great on you because you aren't allowing energies that don't resonate or feelings that don't resonate to hold you back from this most true version of yourself that you are stepping into during this time. I think that you have just been through a season of your life, maybe for a few years now, maybe a few months. But I really feel like I'm speaking to a collective who has gone through such a deep transformational time, and you've really learned a lot of lessons from engaging with others, and just really, you know, also having to reflect inward and having to do that inner work on yourself as well, and looking at maybe where it's been that you have, self-sabotaged even when it comes to your own happiness, and what it is that you deserve. And we all do it at points in our lives, and I feel like it's a part of the journey where it's really about uncovering these truths about who you are and what your soul purpose is here, and also to be able to allow this mission, your soul's purpose, to unfold the way that God, our creator, source, has intended it for you to be and live. You're having to realize that you need to come into touch with who it is you are, your values, your needs, your wants. All of these things allow you to come closer to your truth. And as you come closer to your truth, you're discovering that the happiness that you will have in your life is cultivating, and it has cultivated from within. And maybe you've seen like little glimpses of the positive aspects that are coming from you moving down this path. And even if you're seeing angel numbers, maybe hearing certain songs or certain things are sticking out more, this is literally like the universe, God, source energy, letting you know that you are in alignment during this time, and to keep going, keep on this track. And sometimes it's like you may have reached points of isolation where it's like nobody is able to experience your situation the way that you are during this time, and literally having that blind faith and just moving in this direction, not knowing but trusting and surrendering, is allowing you your spirit to be free. It's allowing your higher self to be in touch with you and really help to guide the way. So I feel like if this message did find you, you're doing amazing during this time, keeping your priorities in front of you. And you may also just feel like spirit is pulling you in a direction during this time, and you're really meant to keep going. The plans that God has for you is bigger than what you could have imagined. Okay, the plans that are laid out are already in perfect alignment. Your body, your humanness is just trying to catch up. So I feel like you have been somebody who has had to maybe possibly overcome pride, or you've been around a lot of prideful, maybe egoic people. And I feel like maybe the person I'm talking to is somebody who has allowed the pride and ego of others to pull yourself down. Like, you've allowed that energy of others to weigh you down and make you feel like you need to be lesser, like you should not be placed up on a pedestal. You should not, you just don't have that same space to hold for yourself, because you've maybe allowed people to take that power from you by letting these situations play out as long as they have, or by communicating your needs and wants and constantly having them, you know, ignored or looked over. That's how we give our power away to people, you guys. And when we give our power away, in that sense, we are telling the universe, telling God, telling spirit, source, energy, like, I am okay with this energy of lack, and I will continue the cycle of experiencing this energy that is crippling, that is, you know, unbalanced, because we're allowing it to be consistent in our lives. So when you are truly ready for change and you are at that point where you know you have to make a choice to move into a new direction, the first step in that is just realizing, I need to make this choice, I need to make this change, and you're already 10 steps ahead, love, okay? And then taking small steps, no matter what it is, whether it's you having to save money, whether it's you working on your business that you want to create, and doing one small thing each day to help you get closer and closer to your goal. You know, those small steps add up over time. And, you know, it's easy to sit here and be like, you know, like, yeah, I'm just taking in this guidance, and it's another thing to take it and apply it to your life. So I do feel like you are somebody who is working more intentionally on really gathering wisdom from sources, from, you know, God, from, you know, other creators, maybe other content creators as well, excuse me. But just in general, I feel like you're somebody who's very open-minded, and very impactful. I feel like you really impact the people in your lives in a positive way, but you cannot continue to pour from an empty cup. So you've been removing yourself from these situations that are draining, that are toxic, that are bitter, like just bitter. Like, go take that energy somewhere else. Don't nobody got time for it. No. Like, I feel like you're just very calm, cool, and collected, and stepping into this era of really appreciating yourself and knowing your self-worth, balancing out what it is that you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable in your everyday today. Maybe you've had a lot piled up on you recently, and you finally feel like you're allowing yourself the chance to breathe, like you are able to slowly distance from like the daily distractions of life, really prioritizing more what it is that you're doing with your time. At the end of the day, do you have any time for you? Are you taking a few minutes to read, to listen to music, to write, to journal, to, you guys, my throat chakra like really feels like it's closing right now, but that just makes me feel like this message needs to really get out there to somebody, to a collective of you during this time. So excuse me, I'm sorry. I just want you to know that if you have found this, the light is on your side, love is on your side, okay? And you are not alone in this journey. We're all in this together, and you are so much closer than you realize to creating this life that you are already starting to embody and actually live, just by changing your thoughts, changing the direction that you're moving in during this time, and saying, I'm gonna take the first step and make this move. Okay, all right, so much love, light, and peace your way. Catch the blessings, catch the love. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.